KUAM Sports Weekend Roundup is brought to you by Gatorade. Greatness starts with G.
All right, everybody, welcome to your Weekend Sports Report. I'm Jason Salas. Now, if you know anything about me, three things, right? I really, really love sports. I'm really into the concept of team. There's no I in team, but there is an M-E. And the other thing, I'm really bad at keeping secrets, right? So I have been literally can't wait to share with you the new information that we have about reporting sports. And we have our own team right now. We are joining with, on the KUM couch, the boys from Clutch Guam. I am a huge fan of these guys. I've known Dom Sablon. I've known him long enough when he didn't have a beard, right? But the guys at Clutch, we got Dom, we got Zay, and we got Colin over here, and we are partnering with them, and they are going to help us tell stories about Guam's sports community. And guys, thank you so much for doing this partnership with us. We are really, really looking forward to seeing what you guys turn out.
Thanks for having us, Jace. It's been a long time coming, and we're excited for the future of Guam sports and this partnership for sure.
Yeah, and I mean, Zay, there's so many people on Guam that love sports, and sports is such a part of our culture and everything like that. But it means so much more to us who, you know, we've gone to sports games. You do it on your leisure time as well as professionally, and we play sports. So what does this mean to you?
It means a lot to us collectively, starting from where we're at to where we're at now. I think we come a long way, and then just giving athletes a platform to showcase their skills.
Absolutely. Yeah. And everybody, like, some people just think like telling sports is like so easy, but I mean, it's, you know, it's the athletes, it's the coaches, it's the venues, it's the historical context of what it means. It's, you know, it's a bunch of things. So Colin, how do you enjoy like covering sports when you go out and you see the crowd's really into it, and, you know, there's that big pivotal moment?
You know, that's kind of the reason, like, I keep going back to filming and stuff. Like, that's what keeps me loving what I do, you know what I'm saying? Or what we do. Those pivotal moments, those big championship games, you know, us giving the athletes a platform to go back and watch those moments, those special moments, it really gets us excited.
All right. Now, Dom, you started this thing years and years ago. You came up with the vision, the idea of how you wanted to document and chronicle like Guam sports history. And, you know, coming from athletics and everything like that, you've now, as Colin just said, you've given the athletic community on Guam a platform. And that's a wonderful thing, because that's something that not all of us had when we were younger.
Oh, 100%. But I want to, you know, shout out these two gentlemen right here. I mean, they've been with me since day one, and we've shared this vision together. And, you know, these guys really have that younger vision and the direction that I needed. So I just wanted to point that out, that without these two, none of this would have been possible. But
teamwork makes a dream work.
Yeah, for sure. But back to your question, I mean, yeah, this vision started 3 years ago, and for us, it was just for the love of basketball initially when we started. And you know, over the years, we've gotten the opportunity to meet different sports communities around the island, and you know, kind of fell in love with storytelling and just being around the different subcultures of sports around the island. So we've been blessed, and we're excited for what the future holds.
How do you guys divvy up all the different responsibilities? Because, you know, you guys shoot, you guys edit, you guys post produce, you guys write, you guys upload to social media and everything like that. How do you figure out who does what, or is it everybody does everything? Who's first man up?
I mean, we've gotten a lot better over the last couple of years in terms of organizing what we want to do. But these two are primarily our filmers and editors, and I'm kind of just the guy that, you know, comes up with the newer content ideas. So it's a really good team that we have. We mesh really well together, and you know, we bounce ideas back and forth all day long, and we go out and execute. So,
well, let's see, Zay, one thing that I really appreciate about you guys is you guys really cornered the market on like the local sports documentary, and you tell the story the way that, like, as a former athlete, I would like that to be told. I mean, I feel as if I was there, and I was like, okay, that guy gets it and everything. Now that you've got some years of experience under your belt, what's your style, or how do you approach, you know, like a certain scene or a scenario when it comes to sports?
I think just watching a lot of like sports documentaries inspires us. So we just try to take that, more so like stateside, just bring it back to Guam, and just give it like a new school flavor. So
there you go. Okay, Colin, This is the tricky question for you, right? What are some of like the horror stories of shooting sports on Guam? Because as long as I've been doing this, you can go outside and you can be in the middle, like, oh man, it's a great day, great conditions for a soccer game, and then all of a sudden it starts raining.
Yeah, just probably the bad weather, of course, and some of the longer, more non-competitive games that kind of get a little bit boring, but
those quadruple overtime ones can be, it's like, dude, my battery's at 7% now.
No, those ones are exciting, the overtimes, but the blowouts. But at the end of the day, we love all sports. So,
well, guys, what types of stories are we going to be able to share? And now that like we're going to be working together, what kind of stories do you look forward to, or maybe some sporting events that you haven't been able to shoot before?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's always fun for us when we're able to tell a well-rounded story and kind of backtrack. For example, we did a rugby documentary a couple years ago, and we got to really dive into the history of the sport. So those are definitely the type of stories that we want to do in the future. And then, of course, diving into the minds of athletes, right? What gets them to tick? What does it take to get to a certain level? So we'll definitely be doing more of those, and those are the ones that we really enjoy doing most.
Yeah, I don't know what it is about your guys, the way you shoot, the way you edit, the way you light. You guys get an old guy like me hyped to play again and everything, and then my back tells me it's like, no, remember why I made you stop in the first place. But no, we are super excited to join forces. KUAM and Clutch, it's a beautiful marriage and everything. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, you can check it out. KUAM News Primetime right here on Weekend Edition and all over social media. We are going to be featuring these guys and their amazing work, capturing the true essence of sports on Guam. So Dom, Zay, Colin, thank you, man. We look forward to working with you guys.
Thanks, Chase.
All right. Please stay tuned. There's more coming up.
KUAM Sports Weekend Roundup is brought to you by Gatorade. Greatness starts with G.